Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful episode of the Blitz Morning Show. My name is Toby Brendel, and I am your host for this fine Monday. Well, how was your weekend, everybody? Hopefully it was fine and dining and whining and everything in between. A little bit of quirkiness, but who gives a poop? Just think of this show being peanut butter and jelly on steroids. So good you can't turn away. No, just I don't know. Oh, hopefully you did actually have a good weekend. Some parts around my city has been kind of busy, but for all the wrong reasons. So I'm going to tell you in a sec. Today, just in case you're new to the show, it's called Question Call. Basically, listeners, fans, family, they send me questions. I answer them live on air. So anything you got to ask, shoot me an email at theblitzmorningshow@gmail.com. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Blitz Morning. Yeah, it's been one of those days, I tell you. I'm trying to get everything figured out, trying to get everything motivated, booming, and going. I have the questions for Question Call. I have actually 2 people, questions. So it's all not that bad. But this morning has been a little bit hectic. I don't know why. I had a horrible sleep, but when I woke up this morning, I was full of energy. I was absolutely rested. Still trying to figure out why. Oh well. I guess it is what it is. But before we get into Question Call, it was quite interesting when it came to my hometown. Because on Saturday, there was a major accident east of our city. It involved 3 vehicles, and people perished in it. The results to it, not that good, actually. It's kind of, ooh. Then on Sunday, on the other side, there was a semi that decided to have a little bit of a rollover. Yeah, accidents around this place, this whole entire year, actually. It's been interesting for events going on, from the murder to these 2 accidents. The city council starting to freaking do stuff that they shouldn't have. I don't know. Weyburn's been in a lot of news, and it's not always positive either. And that's the sad thing. All right. Let's just say forget about all this negativity. Let's move into Question Call. Sorry about that. I'll get this figured out. Okay, notes. All right. So first up on Question Call, it's been brought to you by QC Indie. So go make sure you listen to QC Indie at qcindy.com or available on the TuneIn app. Every week, Kim, who's the owner of QC Indie, gives me questions for me to answer. And for example, he gave me 5 more this week. Thanks, Kim. What's the most random fact you know? The most random fact. Alright, one of the most random facts, I can't remember if it is the truth, but it's pretty close to it. Oh crap, I can't even remember if that's right. Alright. I'm gonna throw it out there. Anybody who does know about this fact, feel free to message me on Twitter and correct me. But the fact that I have that's kind of weird is that a normal gas pump nozzle pumps 32 liters a minute. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong, but I want to think that it is. And you're asking to yourself, what does he mean? How does he know this? Well, when I worked for a local gas station, our repairman, he was just blabbling things off, and that was one of the things that he said. He said the nozzle will actually release, holy shoot, will actually release 32 liters per minute. And it did come in handy, because when I went from that station to the other station because of a job switch, the one person was beaking off and saying that there was like 60 some liters of gas on the ground and going off and off and on and on. And I looked at him, I says, well, how long was the pump running for then? Oh, it ran for like 20 seconds or something. And I started laughing. I said, no, dude, it's 32 liters per minute. So technically, if that was what you claimed, it would have been running for 2 minutes and we would have noticed. So when I talked to my coworker, and the coworker was like, yeah, all I did was basically turned around, started a new vehicle, turned back, and it was pouring out, so I quit. Well, let's just say that customer did not like my answer, and he put a complaint in. I love these people. When I outsmart them, they tend to put complaints in. So ridiculous, I tell you. Now, question number 2 from Kim. What's your favorite feeling that's not sexual? What is with him and sexual things? Kim. Anyway, kidding. I think my most favorite feeling is that adrenaline rush where you're doing something absolutely fun. You know you're not going to hurt yourself, but your body, it's taking away the pain. It's giving you the adrenaline rush to go harder, go faster, to push the limits of what you're doing, your body, your everything. It's, the adrenaline rush. Then what's even more interesting is, for example, say that you decide that you're going to lose it going down a hill on a mountain bike, front tire washes out, and as you're tumbling down, sliding or whatever, you don't feel anything. You just know that you're sliding. That when you stop, you're looking around going, oh my god, that was fun. So you hop on the bike, go again. Like, it was it is so much fun that way. Like, there's no words to describe the enjoyment of it. I know, call me crazy. But I think that's got to be it. Or sinking your teeth into a nice, fresh burger. Your taste buds crawling over. Oh! Okay, I'm going to get hungry. Alright. Who is your favorite YouTuber? Alright, my favorite YouTuber. I'm starting to dabble deeper into the YouTube scene, which now you can officially listen to this show again on YouTube. And there's one that I watch religiously. So every time that he posts a video, boom, 1:30 my time, I hop on YouTube and I watch it no matter what. Even if I have to pull over for 20 minutes, I'll watch his videos. And I know for a fact I'm going to butcher his name. It's Robbie Ferreira. I think that's what it is. That actually sounds pretty right. Go check it out. Another one is Garage Built Hondas. Garage Built Hondas have been doing it for a long time, and I like them for the simple fact anybody can do what they're doing with a little bit of time, with a little bit of effort. And it's so interesting that the Garage Built Honda, they'll take their vehicle, take time, do it, release a video. So it's not like a video every day, every 2 days, every 3 days, whatever. When I talked to him, he basically said, when I get content, I release it. Which I love that philosophy, and more people should do about it. Another one that I'm starting to get into as well is Destroyer Gray. The reason why I like him is he attacks certain YouTubers that have flaws in their episodes. Or those exact same guys just kind of, mess up. Now they become a little bit of a jerk. For example, the latest story that Gray is actually attacking is there's a YouTuber. I guess he's been clickbaiting massively. He's been making fake stories about his life and things like that. And the latest video that he's been having is he's been saying that his Hellcat Charger was stolen from the front of his house. So Gray basically takes the story and says, what about this? What about that? We need this. We need proof of that. You've been misguiding everybody. And I find it really fascinating that Gray does that. And seriously, it's almost like Gray's been a lawyer. This next one, I'm not really too sure about this. What celebrity death hit you the hardest? I'm going to have to say not a lot, if any. It's got to be thinking. The only thing that really hit me hard when it comes to something like this was the Humboldt Broncos crash. That hit me hard. Don't know why. Never seen them play. Never talked to them. Nothing like that. Maybe it's the fact that there was a bunch of young men. It's a possibility. But pound for pound, yeah, Michael Jackson died. It's like, yeah. Whitney Houston died. Yeah. Mac Miller? Who? So it's just simple things like that. Yeah, I really don't think that a true celebrity death has affected me in any way like that. Very good question. All right. Oh, before I forget, you're listening to the Blitz Morning Show. My name is Toby, and you are listening to Question Call, brought to you by QC Indy. All right. And what's his name? Kim's final question. What was the craziest thing that has happened to you on vacation? You see, I don't take many vacations. The last vacation I took was in like 2005 when I went out to Vancouver. The only thing crazy for that one is I fell in a little bit of a drainage ditch, but I wouldn't really call that crazy. The only really crazy thing was back in the day. It was my mom, myself, my aunt, my uncle, my cousins. We all went out to Alberta to go see Kellaway Park. And Kellaway Park was a Flintstones, there we go, theme amusement park. So my mom told me we were out there, we're having fun, we're doing this, we're doing that. It was unbelievable. And somehow she got a telephone call saying that the hotel that my mom was working with got closed up and got seized by the bank. So everything that was in it was boarded up. Nobody could go in, nobody could go out. Everybody lost their jobs. So my mom said that she had a little bit of money. That was about it. And she says that's one of her fears when she goes on holidays. is, am I going to get fired? It's absolutely understandable. There's no doubt about that one. Where if something like that happens, you're always going to have that fear. Is it going to happen again? But that's probably one of the craziest things that has happened to me. For say, just kind of like that little bit of a connection. And finally, we have one more question. And it is from Hoyman. You don't hear much from Hoyman. I admit it. It's just one of those things that he'll pop on the radar once in a while, then he'll disappear. But this one question, I don't know why he asked it. He said, "What do I think of Suicide Squad?" So I messaged him back. It's like, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Just answer the dang question. I want to hear it." It's like, "All right, fine. Hoyman, this one's for you." I know there's been a lot of people that have been bashing Suicide Squad because it's not up to their standards of what this movie should have been. They take a look at Joker and how he was portrayed in this particular movie and got turned off and thought Jared Leto was one of the most horrible Jokers ever. But it's just absolutely weird when it comes to this particular this movie, because it had huge potential. Like, if you kept all the characters just plain and blunt and simple and just changed the plot of it, where with supernatural and things like that, it would have been a really good movie. But even for that, the movie itself wasn't too bad. And let me defend Jared Leto and his Joker. It's pretty sad that when everybody plays a certain character, everybody has to live up to the previous character done by a previous actor. For example, when Joker came out in the 90s with that dude, they said that he was the best Joker. When Heath Ledger came out, they said, he probably can't do as good as the 90s Joker. And when Heath Ledger played the Joker, people were unbelievable and loved the fact his character right there just blew away everything. He won an award, and they said that Joker was one of the best Jokers ever made. Then when Jared Leto came out with this Joker, they compared that Joker with the Joker that Ledger did. There we go. I knew I was going to get this once in a while. And of course, when you compare just simple things like that, it does not really go good. Like, it sucks that people start comparing characters of the same person with different storylines, different plots, different directors. As if you took the Heath Ledger Joker and put him into Jared Leto's Joker, it just would have never worked. You would have had a more darker Joker who really didn't do the stuff that Leto's Joker would have did. He would have never said, "Hello, beautiful." He would have never been in the club. They just don't work together. And besides, Jared Leto's Joker is based off of a 1929 movie called The Laughing Man. If you compare The Laughing Man's main character and Jared Leto's Joker, they're almost identical. Then if you backtrack and found the origin of how the Joker was made, you would actually know that the creator of the Joker based the Joker off the Laughing Man. So the person who actually heard the Joker name was Jared Leto. But that's my opinion. And back down to it, yes, I really do like Suicide Squad. It had tons of great music, as well as it was fun to watch. Harley Quinn, Deadshot, which with Suicide Squad 2 and Will Smith leaving it, I don't know. I still think that was a bad decision. And replacing him, it's not like a cartoon where all you need is just to find somebody with the same name or same voice. It's going to change the whole feel of the movie. It was no different like than Pets 2. When I heard the voice for the little dog and realizing it wasn't Louis C.K., everything else is the same except for that little dog. That right there might destroy the whole entire movie, as well as like Despicable Me 3. When Agnes got her voice changed to somebody a little bit more older sounding, oh, I tell you, changing characters could be a bad thing. All right. Here we are once again. Coming up to a very end, but that is Question Call. Hopefully you liked it. If you have any questions yourself, make sure you email us in MP3 with your name. If you had a podcast that you would like to associate yourself with, give a shout out to you, as well as the question. I'll play it on air. So, yeah, let's do it that way. Anywho, holy crap, I'm starting to crash. I shouldn't use the word crash on this highway. Anyway, yeah, that's basically about it. I do really have to think that today's question call is one of not the best, but really, it is what it is. And I promise you, this Wednesday, it's going to be a lot better. I promise you, at the bottom of my heart. And what I want you to do is go like us and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, The Blitz Morning. And make sure you check out our website, theblitzmorning.com, with all the episodes, updates, things like that. So, anyway, I better let you guys go. I'm starting to ramble and go on a tangent topic thing. But, yes, we will be doing live shows more often. That's what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. I should have did this at the start of the TV show. The show is we are back on Spreaker. And the reason is because I want to do a bunch of live shows. I tried doing a live show on Friday, but it didn't work too well. I did like 3 different takes and said screw it, recorded it, and just posted it. Why, you may ask? The reason is I want to have a different feel, and as well as more ways of you guys interacting with us. I tried another way. It didn't work. It didn't record. I was a little pissed off. Where at least I know with Spreaker, it's going to give me the chance and opportunity for you guys to chat with me once I get my studio. If you have any questions, like on Question Call, you can actually ask it on the chat. Then being live is one of the things that I want to do to take it to the next step, where it's basically unedited and posted. Another positive part is we are now officially back on YouTube. That's going to be great. That's going to be fun. So anytime that you guys are on YouTube, you want something interesting, there you go. Anyway, I better stop yipping yapping and let's keep 'em moving. You're listening to the Blitz Morning Show. My name is Toby Brindle, and I will see you in a few days. Peace out, guys.